Society Centre, the home of the Women's Royal Army. We are all delighted that you can share this special day with the recruits. And it's a special thank you that I must say to parents, to say thank you for releasing your daughters to perhaps a career that you thought they shouldn't have chosen. But I do assure you, and I advise them this of course, that I think they've chosen the right career to start them off in life. But I want to thank you for your encouragement, because these girls do go through moments of uncertainty and doubt, and it's from your courage and encouragement that they stay. So I do thank you most warmly. Before I go on to talk a little about training, I would like at this stage to introduce our inspecting officer, Major General Bray, Paymaster in Chief, someone that's very close to all our hearts and wallets. Major General Bray was born in Portsmouth, Hampshire, and was educated at Pembroke Park County High School. After school, he entered the Royal Military Academy at Sandhurst as a cadet and was commissioned into the Royal Artillery. As a gunner, he served in 77 Heavy Anti-Aircraft Regiment and 21 Locating Regiment in Germany, and 26 Medium Regiment in Tribriness and Cyprus during the Ioka emergency. It was from 26 Regiment as a captain that he transferred to the Royal Army Pay Corps. His first appointment as a paymaster was back to the gunners in 22 Light Air Defence Regiment, serving in Malaya and Borneo during the Indonesian confrontation. In '68, he was posted to the Ministry of Defence, working as a staff officer to assist with the implementation of the military salary. General Bray served as a paymaster, he served as a staff officer in Worthington, and as OC Technical Training Company, and then as OC Professional Training Company. So quite a number of jobs within the Army, at regimental level, at staff, and at teaching. He was selected to attend the National Defence College at Latimer in '78, followed by a posting to the Royal Military College of Science at Tribnham, where he taught procurement and financial management to the Army Staff Force. And moved back to the Ministry of Defence, dealing with pay and allowances, including the Local Overseas Allowance Review in 1982. This only lasted 3 months because he picked up promotion again and off to Ashton-under-Lyne as Chief Paymaster, as we all know, for the officers, officer accounting, and also Garrison Commander for Greater Manchester. In November '83, he moved to Blandford as Commandant of the Defence ADP Training Centre, where he stayed until his promotion to Brigadier and posted to Worthy Down as Chief Paymaster. His tour culminated in November '88 with the move of the Corps' splendid new computer centre in Worthy Down and the Freedom March and Cathedral service in Winchester. He was promoted to Major General in March '89 on assuming the appointment of Paymaster-in-Chief. General Bray lives in Winchester with his wife Marion, and it's a pleasure to welcome you, Mrs. Bray. Thank you for coming with us. And they have 3 children, so they are fully aware of the problems of sons and daughters. To return to the recruits, and I look at the chaplain now, pride is a sin, I know, but I am sure that you will all be as equally proud as I felt when I watched the recruits on parade, on their pass-out parade today. Intake 561 started their training on the 8th of April. 135 trainees arrived on that day. 12 we have said goodbye to, sadly, at their own request. It wasn't a career that they particularly wanted. Intake 561 worked hard to achieve so much in such a short time of 9 weeks. But they don't manage this alone, and I must take time out here to congratulate Major Richardson and her staff for achieving such high standards. Training is made very competitive, and we have fierce rivalry, very fierce rivalry, and noisy competition, especially when it comes to games competition, and we all risk severe hearing loss as we watch. And I might just run through the winners. The trophies are here on my left. The games competition went to 5 platoons. And this is a moment that I'll tell parents that if they've got a daughter in 5 platoon, make sure that they do some work next week when you get them back home, because they won the accommodation trophy. Military knowledge trophy went to 4 platoon. Field craft went to 6 platoon. All the platoons achieved with something, and the drill competition, of course, I know I missed that out, but that too went to 5 platoon. All our recruits are to be congratulated on the excellent standards they have attained. Again, I mention that credit must go to the training staff. Today is also a proud day for them. The culmination of all their hard work. And I would like time just to mention my personal thanks to all members of the training company, because over the past 2 weeks, I know that you worked extremely hard, early mornings, late nights, in the preparation and participation in our royal visit on Tuesday. And I do most sincerely thank you all for all your hard work. Thank you. Now we come to the presentation of awards. All the recruits strive to do well, as I've told you, and they all do well. Some do a little better, and as the weeks unfold, several make that special effort. And I will now ask Major Richardson to come forward and call out the names of those recruits who will be selected to be the outstanding recruit in the platoon, or who have made the most progress during their training. And may I ask you, sir, to present the certificates to each recruit and then address the assembly.
The certificate for the member of 4 platoon, who is considered to have made the greatest progress, is awarded to a 19-year-old recruit from Swinton, Wiltshire. She is to train as an operator intelligence and security. She is Private Helen Day. Private Sarah Russell. Individual platoon members. The winning platoon is not yet known to the recruits. When I read out the results, I would like the outstanding recruit of the winning platoon to march forward to collect the cup. Here are the results in reverse order. In third place, with 12 points, 6 platoon.
Start by congratulating you all on having successfully completed the first important step to what I hope will be a very satisfying and happy career in the Army. You certainly made an excellent start. After only 9 weeks of training, you have produced a very impressive standard of marching and turning on parade day, and it really was very good indeed. You have every reason to be proud of yourselves today, and your performance augurs well for the Army. I realised, of course, that you had a little help, perhaps rather more than a little. So many congratulations to your officers and NCOs who have achieved this morning's miracle, for all the hard work and effort you've put into today's parade and during the 9 weeks of the course. You set out on a new career at a time when large reductions in the Army have just been announced. You've no need to be alarmed by this. In fact, quite the opposite. The Army may be smaller in the future, but it need be no worse for that. What's more, the job you will do will be of prime importance to the well-being and security of the country. Our nation is rightly proud of their armed forces and their achievements over the centuries, and recently, of course, in the Middle East. Our new role in NATO will form the basis, I believe, of an even more exciting and worthwhile career for you all. Although the next year or so will involve a lot of change, the Army will soon settle down again. What is more, the opportunities for women in the Army have never been better. You will be working alongside the men in every regiment and corps in the Army on equal terms and competing with them for promotion and advancement. And I suspect it won't be too difficult. You'll see you today. You will have a unique opportunity in the Army for forging new friendships, for sport, and for travel and adventure. You will be encouraged to make the best use of the talents you have, and every chance to make a worthwhile and rewarding career for yourselves. I believe the Army offers a career with more interest and variety than any other I can think of. The best way to do well and at the same time enjoy it is to do the best you can with everything you are asked to do. Like everything else in life, the more you put in, the more you get out. That applies at work, at sport, or off duty. Now let me turn to your families. It's good to see so many of you here today. Many of you will have travelled long distances to get here and to be part of this very special day. I'm sure that you will not have been disappointed by what you've seen. Quite the opposite. I suspect you were surprised and delighted by what your young women have achieved. I suspect Dad has scoffed once or twice and Mums dabbed their eyes during the parade, and I'm not surprised. You have every right to be proud of them. They, in their turn, owe you a debt for the support and encouragement you have given them so far, and I hope you will continue to give them. Thank you all for coming. Let me finish by congratulating once more everybody on parade today. You are some of the best young women that the nation has, and I wish you every good fortune and a successful career in the Army wherever you go. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank Mr. General Gray for his very kind words, and I hope that we should both have the opportunity of being able to chat to you in a few moments. But before you all disappear, I would like to say that you're very welcome to walk around Queen Elizabeth Park and see some of the places where your daughters have done their training and where they've spent this very important time in their life. So please feel free to walk around. I sincerely hope that, and I'm talking now to the recruits, that you carry on as you started. That commitment and your enthusiasm that I've seen, maintain that. Best of luck for the future, and God bless you all. Thank you.